Journey into the world of the unknown, like I don't know what is going on. Dean Lerner points a shawty at your face. Welcome to Dark Place.
Welcome, pilgrims. I'm Adam from FWCI, Dreamweaver, Visionary, plus Reactor. And in this video, I'm going to be reacting to Man to Man with Dean Lerner, Series 1, Episode 1 with Garth Marenghi. Okay, just so everybody knows, I'm not going to be reacting to the whole series, even though there's only 6 episodes of the show. It is tempting. I guess we'll see, but I'm not expecting to feel like I need to complete the Dean Lerner thing, unless there are more hints to the demise of Madeline Wool and Dean Lerner's role in that death. If you want a full-length version of this reaction and my reactions to Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, go to patreon.com/FWCI and make sure you subscribe here on YouTube, because why not? In fact, there is a reason to subscribe here on YouTube. After I watch this, I'm gonna go watch the Garth Marenghi, listen to the Garth Marenghi Off Menu podcast, and I'm going to be uploading a reaction to that as well, do a little bit of my own off menu during it as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Subscribe to the channel immediately. So I'm fully aware of Dean Lerner, fully aware of Garth Marenghi. I have finished the series. The thing that confused me the most is why Glasgow serves instead of a hamburger, you get a piece of meat in a tissue. I don't want to go on about that anymore, lest the Scotch Mist come after me as well. But Richard Ayoade is great, and the guy who plays Holness, Matthew Holness, I think it is, that plays Garth Marenghi, is fantastic. I had to look through his Wikipedia and I was shocked that he isn't in, like, everything. Is he a big enough name to get on Taskmaster? Should we start lobbying for that? I'm sure Gamble would be on board for that. First broadcast in October 2006 and released on DVD. Originally called Dino's After Dark, the show featured Dino's After Dark. Ayoade. Holness and Ayoade spent time testing out material in front of a live audience in December 2005, which laid the foundation for Man to Man. The show involved Ayoade fixed in the role of smut peddling, presented Dean Lerner, and Holness playing various characters. Yeah, but why was it made? Who the fuck greenlit this after Dark Place already got the can? That's the thing that I really can't understand about this. But anyway, let's find out. Dean Lerner, let's do it.
Dean Lerner, club owner, entrepreneur, and publisher of high-class gentlemen's magazines, invites you to join him for an exclusive man-to-man.
I don't know what the hell to expect. I feel like I do, but I really feel like I don't. I get it. It's a pun. Well, not a pun, but it's a gag.
And what a guest I have for you tonight. I first met him when I was working at a horror publishing house called Beelzebooks. How quickly the horror community would wake up to the idea of scary porn.
You're ahead of your time there, Lerner.
The Fright Honourable, Garth Marenghi.
Can I just say that when I entered there, the floor should have been entirely covered in dry ice to give the impression that I don't have feet. So, just bear in mind I may or may not have hooves.
Marvellous, by the way. The surgery's been really well done. Which one is a new ear?
Pardon?
Yeah, lovely.
Fucking hell.
In fact, as I said to you before I came out, I think I've broken every bone in my body except my funny bone. So I thought that would get a better response. The ambulance driver turned round at one point and he said, "Please, Mr. Marenghi, will you stop talking or we're going to crash. What you're saying is that funny."
Wow, I can only imagine.
In early January, I wrote Return of the Coil, about a woman who circumnavigates the portals of hell via a cursed contraceptive device.
Fucking hell.
Hellbent, my novella about a homosexual demon searching for acceptance within his own diabolical community, came out.
In the end, we thought it was a bit tacky, it was a bit Route 1, so we ended up going for a glittery dust jacket with complimentary nipple ring, which I...
Yeah. You know, it frightens me how many novels of terror I've written. Now you can buy all 436 in one easy-to-read volume.
Oh my God.
Because Garth Marenghi's the
If you only buy one Garth Marenghi book, buy this one, which is all of them. The only downside is I tend to put on 2 stone a novel. But if you type as fast as I do, you can generally sweat out a stone of that, so it evens out. Are you real?
Yes.
But are you?
Oh, stop it, Garth, you're creeping me out. To doubt the existence of the toilet, quite frankly, at this stage of the proceedings. So I'm fucking busting. And what's Plato doing about it? Nothing.
Please, Dean, tell us how you really feel.
You were working on a feature film
Correct.
called War of the Wasps.
You've earned yourself a 3rd correct. One day I saw a wasp, and I thought, what if that wasp waged war? And then the piece really wrote itself.
Yeah, straightforward.
And to cut a long story short, Douglas ends up luring them into outer space via a giant sticky bun. In a climate of fear, kin is pitched against kin, and all along we're forgetting what is actually the real threat.
Right, which is?
The Dutch.
Not the Scottish.
They look very peaceful.
Sorry, the Scotch.
Exclusive clip of the film the government doesn't want you to see after the break.
Keep watching the skies.
Noted, Garth. Wow, this is so fucking dry. So when is this set? In the 80s? Or is it set in 2006 when it was made?
The rate she's travelling, I'd guesstimate 2 mins. It's possible that that hospice was built right next to Britain's biggest jam factory, which in turn was constructed next to the Houses of Parliament.
Why are you acting again, Dean?
Oh, my dear.
This is the worst movie I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I told you to bog off.
Bug off.
I've lost my repellent though.
Oh, that's that guy.
Cockpit! There's too many! There's just too many!
They kept bringing him back to make him like scream in panic, even though I don't know if the actor is like underacting or if that's the actor's range and they just love the fact that that's him trying his hardest. Either way, I love every time this guy pops up.
Oh no!
There's a killer queen wasp out there that's hornier than a bitch in season, and we need to frag her bug-eyed yellow-bellied hiney before she humps that hospice. So get pronto, Tonto.
Fucking hell, this is like a action movie version of Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. We've got Sanchez in there, we've got old mate back at the base calling the shots like Thornton. Even Tonto just made me think of Wonton.
Bloody thing's jammed. I'm gonna have to flap the business out myself.
Oh no!
Cause your best buddy's up there. But you have to. Cause you'd ask me to do the same thing.
Sorry, Sanj, I didn't get any of that. You're breaking up.
Fuck it up. Why? If he could shoot him, why did old mate have to die? I'm confused. But I'm not shocked that I'm confused.
So if I ever want inspiration, I generally reread one of my own books.
Because you're God, right?
I mean, I loved this show. I thought it was tremendous, and what I love so much about it is that you provide very extensive notes alongside the paintings, which is great because there's no need to interpret them at all. I mean, you know, it's all explained. There's nothing like subtext or anything like that.
People are very busy, Dean. You know, they don't have time to go to an exhibition and think as well.
Because you had an accident
Yes.
when you were working at your home studio. Do you feel able to...
Yeah, what is this all about?
Sculpted a 40-foot statue of my head and it fell on me. I did go for 5 hours without food.
Jesus Christ. And that's to be alluded to earlier. You kept cracking these hilarious jokes,
Yeah.
and in the end, the ambulance did crash.
That's right.
And,
Really?
You know, if it's good for Vince Van G, it's good enough for me.
to document Garth's fresh brush with horror. Come on, that was witty. Unbelievable.
Go peddle some smut, learner.
Greetings, traveller, and welcome to my house of horrors. Or perhaps I should say my converted attic of horrors. I'll come up here in the morning.
Pretty fucking nice attic.
Skull down the bottom here, so any Hamlet fans that are watching, that one's for you. This one over here.
Okay.
It's my vision of what the family Marenghi would look like without skin. As I've always said, a family that plays together, flies together.
God, Garth, that is horrible.
I just span that. It used to be like that. I just did that. I've never put it back, and I won't. Thank you very much for coming. I hope to see you again soon, but...
I don't know what's going on with the hair.
Get out, for the demons are coming.
No, not the demons.
All that remains for me to do is to thank once again my super guest, Garth Marenghi, for talking to me, man to man.
Pleasure.
Love it. Wow, that was incredibly dry. I could see how that would have been a show that people would either love or hate. I wouldn't say I loved it. I certainly didn't hate it. Richard Ayoade is brilliant with what he does, and Matthew Holness is also very entertaining. It's hard to sort of figure out what it is. Like, it's so fictional, but it's so straight and so dry. And I feel like that kind of worked against it in a way, because there was still plenty of absurdity and stuff like that, but it seemed to just sort of land in stride and not in necessarily like a humorous way. It was just kind of played very sort of straight. I just want to have a quick look at what Garth's other character is like, because he's got a musician character here. And clearly he's into music. He's always jamming on the roof of the dark place. So yeah, I just out of curiosity, I want to see what this Merriman Weir is all about.
The man, the legend, Mr. Merriman Weir.
Is your guitar tuned up there, buddy? Very talented on the guitar.
Sorry, I shouldn't have put the cap on. I shouldn't have put the,
His voice sounded terrible there for that brief split second. I love this. I love shows that dare the audience to not laugh. It's like, yep, just keep not laughing, keep not laughing.
And I've buried 4 children.
You buried 4 children. I thought this was a welcome song.
Perhaps a passing trapper, or a king disguised in peasant's clothing. Or, maybe even a gay admirer from a neighbouring field who's decided to move in now that the man's immediate family are dead.
Jesus, that's specific. We'll call it a day there. I just wanted to see what he was like in a different character. Yeah, I like it. I love awkward humour. Not necessarily always cringy humour, but awkward humour. Like humour with like long pauses and stuff like that. And Richard Ayoade is great at this. I don't know if this show would have benefited more from them, like seeing them break a little bit more, or seeing the actors sort of slipping out of character for a brief moment or something like that. I feel like that would have maybe added another element to it, but hey, it got cancelled, so it is what it is. I'm just glad I got to watch a litlittle bit more Garth Marenghi and Dean Lerner. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this one. Which episode is the best one? I'll probably go and watch these in my own time, but yeah, I just wanted to share this reaction with you because I enjoyed Garth Marenghi so much. But thank you for checking this video out, and as always everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, ta-ta, and farewell.
Dean Lerner points a shawty at your face. Welcome to dark place.